up, pulls off. So this is your recovery tank. So when you're ready to drain it, lift it off, dump it out right here like you saw me draining it earlier. Rinse it out again, just like we were saying there. After every single use, when you're going to store it, leave the cap, rinse it out.
Wipe this up down, I would assume.
And just, you can set the top on it just like that. But when you're ready to use it, put the top on, put the handle down. I'm just going to tip it all the way back to show you here. So this is the deck on it. To remove this brush, right here there's a little, just on the side of the brush, I'm just going to push on it.
Oh, okay.
It's spring loaded. It'll pop right out. So now, very easy to remove it, very easy to clean it, maintain it. Again, rinse it off. We don't want this to get smelly or anything. Like right now there's a piece of hair up, but you could get hair wrapped around it, so make sure that you keep it nice and clean. In here, very easy too, to just take a rag and wipe that, because you're going to get dirt in there. Keep that nice and clean. This is a debris tray
Just like that.
that slides out. So, I mean, I'm going to always tell you that I would recommend to dust mop, to kind of pre-sweep the area. But anything that you miss, like maybe wood chips or something, paper clips or a straw, will end up in here. So you can pull this out after each use and make sure that you dump it and rinse it out. Slides back in. This guy slides in. So you're done there. Here's your squeegee on the back. I'm going to rotate it all the way around so that you get a better view of the squeegee. Here's your squeegee. To remove this squeegee, right here, these two tabs, I'm just going to lift up on those. Squeegee pops out, undo the hose, and here's your squeegee. Okay. Again, very easy to pop it off, remove it. You can rinse it real easy. When you need to replace the squeegee blades, all we do is squeeze on these two gray pieces right here and pop them straight down, replace the squeegees, put them back in. When I go to put it back in, the springs go into these two holes. So I'm just going to line it up into those holes, push it in, and then these two studs go into the two holes here as well. So I'm just going to kind of push it forward. Get my hose cooked in. And that's it. So your squeegee is back on. Turn it. Lower it. Now, if you notice on this side of it, there's this button. When I push down on it, the squeegee is down on the ground.
Oh, the vacuum.
And the vacuum will come on when we're operating it. When I don't want that, if I step here, it lifts the squeegee off the ground. And when I squeeze the trigger, the vacuum motor will come on. The reason for that, we might want to do like a double scrub where we have no vacuum, no recovery. Really agitate and clean. So that's what that's for.
Okay.
This side,
The water?
no, this is for kind of down pressure, contact on the surface. I usually like to run it at about a 3. But you lift it up and you can adjust it so if you want more or less down pressure right there, okay? Last thing on the deck, it is just a gravity-fed solution system. So the water that we put into it is going to trickle out into this trough and it's going to drip through these holes on top of the brush. So again, Arizona, we have hard water. Whatever chemical you have in there might not completely dissolve. These holes might over time start to get a little bit plugged. Just take like a paper clip or something, a toothpick, and you can actually poke it. They're not jets or anything, so you don't have to worry about distorting them, but just kind of make sure they're clean. Another really good thing is you can actually put like some distilled vinegar in there in the trough and let it soak, and that'll clean that trough out real nice too. And then this just pushes back in, like that. So we're good to go there. Now when we're ready to operate it, when I pull it back like this and set it down, if you notice the deck is up off the ground, there's a kickstand underneath of it, okay? You see that kickstand there? So when I'm ready to operate it, if I just push it forward just a little bit, it'll drop down to the ground and we're ready to operate. Here we have a key that's removable, so you could take the key out, you know, if you don't need anybody else to run it or anything like that.
That's what I'm doing.
Take it on you, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
You turn it on, And you'll see here, there's a little delay, but it'll start to light up. So now we have green, we have power, okay? This is our solution, to get solution to come out. This one here is our eco mode. It's going to give us the extended runtime. If we do not have that on, we're going to get about 45 minutes of continuous runtime. But if I press the eco mode, we'll get about another half hour, so about an hour and 15 minutes or so of continuous runtime. It's a lithium-ion battery. It's rechargeable. This is the charging cord right here. So we can plug it in to any normal outlet and let it charge. You cannot operate the machine while it's plugged in. So it's not electric, you plug it in to fully charge it. So onboard charger.
Runtime for him, Troy?
In the eco mode, about an hour and 15. In the non-eco, you're gonna be about 45 minutes.
How long does it take to charge?
Charge time is good about 3.5.
Yeah.
About 3.5 hours to fully charge it.
To fully charge.
To fully charge. But the nice thing about this unit is if you run it for your hour and 15 minutes and you still need a little bit more to go, if you plug it in after about an hour and a half of charge, the battery would be about 60% charged. And being that it's a lithium-ion battery, we can unplug it and we can run it. We call that kind of an opportunity charge. You can actually do that with a lithium-ion battery. Then when you're done, plug it back in and fully charge it up. But you can actually do that. Here we have our solution control, so minimum, maximum right there for how much water we want the solution to come out. So now we're ready to operate. When I squeeze the trigger, the brush starts, and you can see it's self-propelled, it's pulling itself, okay? So it's called brush assist. Turn the pump on, you gotta let it start priming. You should start getting some solution.